Alright, hello and welcome to the YTGFam channel check. My name is Leo Wattenberg and today's first channel is EGC Games Citizen CCS. This is a handful of a name. This is a channel. Oh, right. What's happening here is this is the default view YouTube uses if you haven't set up your channel yourself. So this is what YouTube sorted for the user here. Funnily enough, it looks better than most of the other channels I've seen so far, but you still you still can put up a channel trailer and curate the playlists yourself, so you have the audio yourself. Looking at your uploads. Actually, what do you want to do? You post Smash replays and occasionally top 10s. Goal is to be a game reviewer. Aha. So these are Smash gameplay. Smash gameplay, Smash gameplay, Smash gameplay. Smash gameplay? Yep. Okay, I see for the most part Smash gameplay on here. Yet you say you want to be a game reviewer. Like, if you want to be a game reviewer, why are you not reviewing games? Why are you playing Smash and uploading it on a monthly basis to your channel? I mean, this is Smash gameplay. With no commentary. I mean, you seriously need to reconsider what you're actually doing here. Like, your branding so far is full on like Smash content. But if you want to be a game reviewer, then you need to make game reviews, right? So you need to actually I don't know, make reviews if you want to make reviews, if you want to make reviews. I repeat myself because it's the only thing I can think of here. You want feedback on content, yeah, right. You want to make game reviews, why don't you make game reviews? It's really that simple, and this is why I'm a bit stunned as to why you aren't doing more game reviews if you want to make game reviews. And I really think this is the only thing I can say about your channel, because you aren't making the content that you want to be making here. So what? Anyways, the next channel is Polaris X, who records any game that they think is fun to do. They mostly share their moments to make people giggle. Wants feedback on editing, graphics, and so on. This is an intro, is it not? Oh, yes, this is an intro. 10 seconds? Oh yeah, 8 seconds. So, the point of an intro is to increase your branding so people can recognize your channel among many other channels. So, in order to get your channel recognized, you need to have your avatar, your channel art, your channel name, your thumbnails, and even your intro consistent. What you have here is loud music and some font that doesn't show up anywhere else on your channel. So, in terms of branding, which is the only purpose for your intro, it doesn't fulfill the job because you don't have branding. So, what are you going to do with it? Honestly, you can remove it safely and not you won't lose any value here. And this is important because the faster you get into the the video itself, the more people will be able to actually get to the content where they can watch the content that you want them to watch, instead of just your intro and then saying, all right, I'm not interested in whatever this loud intro is, and clicking away. You are making random videos, it seems. So you have streams for the past week or so, and then a couple of unboxings and a couple of same thumbnail. Like, don't reuse thumbnails, that's not worth it. Make your thumbnails different for each video. You have a couple of intros, which I assume are all the same. Loud music, 3D text spinning, and getting various effects applied to it. Alright. Making people giggle. So this is a stream, so let's pretend we jump into the stream here. This looks fun. There's an airplane in here. I mean, the graphics aren't good, but I guess you have an old PC or something. Do you twerk or something? Hang on, you're driving in circles. Driving in circles in general isn't a good idea because people want to be entertained by you. Driving in circles isn't particularly entertaining because you basically see the same content again and again. And the only difference in here is whether or not you fail. Yeah. How long are you doing this? So 46 minutes it starts, roughly? Is something different? 58! So you spent like 12 minutes just driving in circles. That isn't particularly entertaining. If you want to be entertaining, you need to make like content that is entertaining, which you are not doing here. And that is a problem if you want to entertain people in the slightest, because if it's not entertaining, it's not entertaining. It's that simple. You have, like these streams, I'm not going to go deep on the streams, let's look at the video. Okay, I'm not going to look at the giveaways, I'm not going to look at the case openings, because they're like from 5 months ago, so no longer relevant for what you're doing. Here, subtitles. Subtitles are always good. You have subtitles. Alright, different intros, that, again, contributes nothing to your brand. It's just spinning 3D text with some like particle effects and music over it. More drifting. Alright.
Ik ga wel de beste stukjes eruit halen, dat wel.
Oh. So you have... Okay, you're Dutch and you make English subtitles. This is good if you want to reach a larger audience, obviously, else I wouldn't be able to understand what you're doing here.
Sowieso, I guess.
Ja.
Zeker muziek erop. Bam.
En dan op YouTube knallen, of wat?
Ja, ja.
Wow! Oh! Wow, die auto die in één keer snel.
Ja, ik ga de volgende gewoon naar de weg terug.
Auto.
Way too much silence. Driving with friends. You want to entertain people. You aren't talking, like you're just playing the game. That's entertaining for yourself, but what you're doing isn't particularly, like, I mean, it's a car that moves a bit sideways, right? It's not particularly impressive to watch. So you need to cover up what you're doing here with friends, like friends who drive into you because they really want to fuck you up and prevent you from getting a high score or whatever. That can be funny content. What you're doing here is driving, like just driving and
Netjes ertussendoor.
And getting like a tiny bit of of commentary in here, but not much. So I'm not sure. Like, you should really take another look at whether or not your content actually is entertaining. And if it isn't, work to make it more entertaining. So, loud intro, good that I'm muted still.
New video in Immortal X. It's a RuneScape private server. It has stuff like bosses like this. There's King Black Dragon / Bash.
You're explaining the server now for what? For a minute out of 5? I mean, that may or may not be a good advertisement for the server, but 100 King Black Dragon kills is not what I expect. Like, if I click on a video that says 100 King Black Dragon kills, I want to see 100 King Black Dragon kills and probably not how good the server is, right? So. Oh. So you're standing here and watching the health bar of 100 dragons go down. I mean, it is what, from here on this is probably what your video advertised, but is it entertaining?
Alright,
I don't know.
So I've finished killing the 100 King Black Dragons, and we're gonna go over the loot. So I buried one of the bones by accident. So we got 100 dragon bones, 100 black dragon hide, 5.7 million coins, 9 caskets. We got 5 mithril battle axes. We got.
Alright, so this is the loot you're going through here. Again, this is basically reverse engineering the RNG and not as much making people laugh. And I mean, it doesn't really. If your mission is to get a giggle out of people, this isn't the content to do it, right? And that probably is an issue with you, so you may want to work a bit more on that. Like, cutting stuff together, like recording with friends and then cutting like the highlights out of it together. That is usually good content. What you are having here is definitely like maybe useful to some people, but it's not nearly as funny to watch, anyways. So, the next channel is Crap Gamer Girl. Fun interactive live streams regarding, regardless of gaming ability, goal is to be a full-time streamer. Okay, full-time streamer. Okay, first of all, these two sections are basically identical. So you're streaming more or less daily, and why is the order different here? Huh. Published order and streamed order. Yeah, so this is the stream dates and these are the published date of the VOD. Probably, I think. You're using the same thumbnail over and over again. That isn't too ideal. Anyways, your brand here. Your brand is Crap Gamer Girl, and the crap is a problem because crap isn't a good word. And if you want to be a full-time streamer at some point, you may want to get an sponsorship deal with an advertiser or like brand in one way or another. And brands do care about whether or not your channel name has this word in it. So you may want to take it out. Like rebrand. So far you have 500 subscribers is not not too little, but it also is not like significant. So if you want to change your branding at any point, now is the time. The smaller you are, the easier it is to communicate to people that you changed your brand. Other than that, your brand colors currently are black, blue, and white, which are represented in your channel avatar, but the text in here is barely readable. It would be better if you had white text on a black cube on a blue background, or vice versa, like white text on a blue cube on a black background. Either of those would work. This one is the only one that is like really hard to see what's going on. Yeah. So advice number 1, perhaps rebrand at some point. Looking at your past live streams, you have done shooters, so that's more or less one audience. As I said, thumbnails, like if you're doing live content, it's sort of okay to reuse them, but having like just using the standard game art doesn't make you stand out whatsoever over other people making the same game, like playing the same game. Yeah, let's jump into the video.
I can't do it when there's 2 of them. I've seen like these people here that do this, that take on 2 or 3 enemies and they kill them all. I don't know how they do it. I see 2 enemies, I kill one and then I get killed by the other one. I don't know how they do it. Throw a grenade. Woo!
So, interactive, maybe there wasn't anybody in your chat. I would embed your chat somewhere if you can, because that would really make it easier. Like, are you multicasting? Doesn't seem like it. Okay. If you have the chat on stream, it's a bit like people want to get into your video, so they're more likely, or at least my experience, a bit more likely to post in chat. So, for example, in my chat right now, there's basically nobody in here because I don't mention them. I don't want them to mention because I want the VODs of this to be usable afterwards to people. I don't want to be interactive in my stream. You want to be interactive, so it may be a useful thing for you to put it in the stream. I mean, you don't, you may want to make like highlight videos out of your, like, yeah, basically make highlight videos. You have streams, there probably is going to be something funny happening at some point. If you make highlight videos, you can feature it up here in your channel trailer. And that would make things easier for people to, like, to understand what you're doing. Yeah. You're talking. This is what I've noticed. You're talking quite a lot. That's good.
But then the bar's really good as well. And I've unlocked the bar.
You're talking, and not only in a fashion that is just reactionary, so let's go here, let's go there, that many people do, but no, you are actually sort of having a narrative that you're trying to follow. And like something useful that not everybody does, so that's good.
So it's like I don't really know what gun I should try and level up. Like, do I keep going with this one? Do I go for the bar? Do I do the PPSH, or do I do the grease gun? I don't know what to do. Kelly, remember what I said? But yeah, I mean, if I'm gonna level up another gun, guys, what would you pick out of the bar, the grease gun, or the PPSH? What would you guys think? The bar, PPSH, or grease gun?
There is, I mean, that may just be my human bias, but what I found is that you're generally more successful the more emotion you show. So if there's something funny happening, you actually are out like giggling like crazy. If there's like if you're having fun playing the game, you're smiling. I do see you scream when something like when you get scared and or surprised or whatever. So that's good, but I think you need to show more positivity, so to smile a bit more. I think that would help, because people like people and people like happy people. So the more you smile, the more you the more shareable your content is. Actually, there has been a study, I don't know the name of it, but basically study leads to more viral content. Anger, like funny thing, and awe are the main three things that lead to people sharing the content. Whereas sadness, like someone just sitting there and being sad and boring, is not as likely to get shared. So that may be a thing you want to get going. So a bit more positivity. Yeah. Other than that, you have tiny text in your thumbnail. You don't want to have tiny text in your thumbnail. You put live in tiny text in your thumbnail on the standard cover art. You don't want to have that, because it says live on the bottom corner here anyways. Like, again, tiny text up here. So yeah, better thumbnails, perhaps a rebrand, and more emotional, funny content? Who knows? The next channel is your Yugi Oko something in Japanese anyways. Makes assembly. Assembly stuff. I don't want to translate this. Maybe I do, not yet anyways. So there are subtitles. Actually, this is the proper episode. Let's look at this one. This is your intro. You may want to put your intro as a slide in your recording program you're using. But anyways, if you're using OBS, which is the Open Broadcaster software, which is what I use. Hello, I'm here many times. Basically, what you have here is you can add scenes, like select scenes and add sources. And you can add images into your recording and then switch to the scene that has the image. And instead of using the Windows Photo Viewer to view your content, you then can use the like the scene in OBS to show your image. Your content seems to be in 3 languages, which is Vietnamese and English and Japanese. You're using just music. Yes, you make a trilingual channel. That can work, but what you're doing here, so you have Excel open, and then you have, again, Vietnamese, English, and Japanese. But any info you're putting in here, you can put into the into your subtitles, which you can upload English ones and Japanese ones as well. and you can translate your title and your description. So you can localize it. You can see on the pod.google.com/YouTube in translate your own video titles and descriptions. That tells you how to do it. So that's support.google.com/YouTube, and then search for translate your own video titles and descriptions. So that way you can fit your descriptions to whatever language the viewers are using when showing it. Yeah, it saves you from doing what you're doing here. So you're going through click by click by click and showing with your mouth what's going to happen. This kind of tutorial style was popular in 2007 or so. I would say, like, you can talk, you can use subtitles, you can be quicker in the delivery. And again, the quicker you get done with content, the less likely people will jump off and watch a different content. Because all over here on the side, there are people who may make similar content to you, who may make it better. Yeah. So this makes things unnecessarily long to set up. What you're using here one like a almost 2-hour video for can probably be done in 20 minutes, like the setup process itself. That said, remember, I'm a European. My view on how videos should get made may differ from how people in Vietnam and Japan think how videos should get made. So the thing that surprised me the most is that in Japan especially, websites tend to look like they're still from 2002. Like even websites that have like an American, European, whatever version, the European version will look like a modern website in European senses, and the Japanese version still looks like, again, straight from the 2000s. Apparently, there's a cultural thing that is different from here, so be aware that anything I say is related to the Western market and not necessarily your audience. Yeah, again, hang on. Hardest game? Right.
YTGFam S1E7.
This is gameplay. This is not what your channel is here. Or rather, what your problem is here is you have assembly tutorials, but then you have regular gameplay content as well. And these are two very different audiences. You may not reach the one with the other. So people who are interested in your Mario tutorials, like how to hack Mario or like how to hack the SNES, may be interested in this content. And in 6 seconds, so probably not. This one. Yeah. So you have 2 videos in here, these 2, that are relevant to the reason your channel exists, which is assembly hacking, and the rest of them, at least from the thumbnails, or what I can see here, doesn't seem to be related to that at all. You may be scaring people away who want to see these videos, and scanning them away because you just don't seem to upload any, like, that much of the content here. So someone subscribing for this video, not knowing whether or not this video will come a month later, may just unsubscribe after this video. So they think, it's another BGM whatever video, I don't care about that, I want to see assembly videos. You apparently are not making any more of them, so they unsubscribe from you. And you don't want this to happen. So you may want to streamline your content so that people who come to your channel to see assembly hacking videos, as you say up here, that they can like see assembly hacking videos and not PS4 Pro Flower Simulator or whatever you're playing here for like 3 videos in a row. Other than that, you don't have custom thumbnails, you don't have branding, you have some random character as avatar that I don't know the background of. Any of these I would change, but again, I don't know whether or not that's useful for your audience. I recommend you do it. Try it out. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. Alright. So, the next channel is Bishok24, who streams a variety of games and wants to know how to attract more people. This is not what I would call a variety of games exactly. You have made for 2 months straight Destiny 2 content. This is a Destiny 2 channel now. Is this default view again? Yeah, okay. This is again the default YouTube setup. So you don't have any channel trailer or something like that that may showcase any kind of highlights or anything that can sell your trailer, your channel to new viewers. You may want to set up something like that. You just have Destiny 2 live streams. Okay, can work. You last streamed a week ago. You may want to stream more if you want to stay successful. Or get successful, rather. So, you are apparently using a microphone. You need to talk more.
Yep.
Yeah, you need to talk more, basically. If you want to be... Like, you can stream whatever you want, but why would anybody watch your content over anyone else streaming Destiny and, like, making jokes while doing it? Like, what I've seen there, like, you're a casual gamer, so what you're doing is not, like, speedrun, it's not anything impressive. But rather, you're just playing the game, which is fine, but why would anyone who doesn't know you, who can't see your personality, watch your content over anybody else's? And that is what you need to work on the most. Make your content either more unique or more entertaining. I don't see... Yeah, unless you're making this for like recreational uses, so you want to just stream and don't worry about it more. Unless you're doing that, in which case I don't know why you asked me for feedback, because you don't care. But if you want to get any sort of channel size, you absolutely have to care about how unique you are, how entertaining you are, and so on. And you aren't doing that yet, and you have to do that. Yeah, that's about it I can say about your channel. I mean, don't reuse the same thumbnail over and over again would be another one, but that comes with a bit more channel branding anyways. I hope anyways. So, the next channel is Deathbot101, who makes games, game bias. Channel the small ones. No. I spy a bad intro. Like, again, what does this have to do with the branding exactly? Your branding has like Minecraft characters and some text over it, and you have a different branding here because this is your brand colors up here are like, this is like some sort of blue turquoise color with like blue greenish branding at the side. This is complete blue up here and red outside. So these are very different color schemes you're using here, and yet here again, still a different blue, still a different color, still a different font for your channel art. There's no reason for you to put the intro in here. Like, really, there is none. Yeah, basically what I expected. So just, like, there's branding here because these are the same, but there's only branding here. There's, like, I don't know what the video is about when coming across these videos in search. Like, MCPC Hypixel Bad Wars is probably Minecraft something. But just from the thumbnail, I don't know which game you're playing in either of these. It says in the title, but like something that shows you playing, like this one. Like pick some good screenshot from the game, crop out anything relevant. So here, this one, there's a pink unicorn in here. This looks interesting. There's pink unicorn. You don't need the chat logs here on the sides and your face cam. You can cut this out. But you can just use basically this frame here as your thumbnail, and that would be a vastly better thumbnail than what you have currently. So, your most recent video, anyways. It's a stream, okay.
I see you guys were having a tower off, huh? He's gonna come to our base. Watch out, he's coming, for sure.
Your microphone sounds strange. I can see that that's supposed to be right in front of your mouth, but it sounds so strange.
I have extra blocks in case he feels like jumping. Which he does. Watch out! Oh! He just jumped off. He just committed suicide. I'm just gonna...
From your webcam, by the way, that now that I just see it here, this is called headspace. The height difference between here and where your head starts. You want the headspace not to be too much. You want effectively, if you divide your face cam in thirds, which I do badly here, you want your eyes to be on the level of the upper third line, around here. That typically gives you a proper like headspace for you, so your camera box doesn't waste too much time, too much space in your video, and you're more visible.
Like make a staircase because stairs are fun. Oh, that's what I was hitting. Reinforced armor. Oh my goodness, how many diamonds did you have? I'm proud of my stairs.
You are like sort of talking, but not really much. And what you're saying is not really good. I guess you're communicating with your teammate. it's not very entertaining to listen to anyways. So I don't know what really the point is here. You may want to, I guess you haven't been making videos for that long? Oh, 2 years. Never mind. You need to think about what actually is entertaining. So, if you're playing with a friend, what do you think viewers like to see? What do you think viewers don't like to see? And then try to, streams is always a bit more difficult because you can't crack anything. You just have your live feed from you directly to the internet. And from that level on, you just have to improvise and learn how to talk properly into a camera, which is difficult. And I have trouble with it. I'm stuttering way more than I do in real life. But you have to basically, as a live entertainer, it's your job to entertain people. You're not really entertaining people if you're just talking with your co-streamer and like doing like strategic like talks with each other, right? So overall, what I would advise to you is 1, make my video. 2, use different thumbnails for each episode and use custom thumbnails. And 3, practice more, I guess. Like, practice consciously that you make better videos. Don't just that you get better at the game, but that you get better at making videos. And don't use that stupid intro from what we have on your channel trailer here. Because that doesn't add anything to your branding. Really doesn't. Nothing. So, the next channel is GLHF TV, so good luck, have fun TV, by the look of it. Broad gaming channel, looks at game lore, strategy, random gaming fun. Destiny 2, Books of Sorrow. So I guess lore? Yeah, Destiny lore, Street Fighter character guides, Evo? So convention plays and Street Fighter. I'm not sure whether these. What I see from just these ones here is okay. You make Street Fighter videos and Destiny 2 lore. That's a strange combination, anyways. But maybe it works. I don't know. What? Why are these? So these. Okay, this is Assassin's Creed. Good game. In which sense exactly does this benefit your channel? Like, I'm assuming that you want to make game log stuff from just the channel page. These short videos here in between, like, effectively what they make is that people who are subscribed to you for, let's say, lore videos will suddenly get a video they don't really care about and then reconsider each time. I don't do I really want to stay subscribed to this channel? Because what the channel is uploading is not what I was expecting. So you haven't, since this video, you don't seem to have uploaded any more lore content. Unless this one's one. But then, this one is 2 months ago. That's quite a long time. You haven't uploaded anything lore related in 2 months, perhaps. And just made quick how-to videos. And like, even though both of much of your content here is Destiny, these are still very different audiences. There are obviously people who care about anything Destiny. Like, they want to see as much Destiny as they possibly can. But most people want to, like, I'm not interested in all of Destiny. Most people are more like, okay, they come to your channel because they want to educate themselves on how to be a better player at Destiny. So they watch your like speed reload and quick chests and resources. So how to do stuff. Then there are people who don't really care about whether or not they're good at the game, but they want to see how the lore works. So what's the story behind Destiny? So they will want to watch that. Then you have something I can't... Oh, that's a podcast. Okay. So you have a podcast about random... Oh, right, about spoilers in gaming. Okay. That is still something else. May fit a bit better to your lore stuff than your how to get good at the game stuff. And then you have like Street Fighter, Tekken, and so on from a bit longer ago, which is like a completely different audience from anything I've said so far. So the issue here is that you have many different audiences, all of which are subscribing for a specific topic, and all of which are getting disappointed whenever you're uploading something that isn't this topic. And that may be a problem for you, because it's making it difficult for you to make videos that all your subscribers watch. Like, you have 3,000 subscribers, and on these quick videos you get like 80 views, for some reason 2,000 views, then 300 views. So that's sort of okay, but you can reach more of them. Like these Destiny Aftermath, like 500, 700, 1,000 views. Like you can do it better. Like you can reach more people if you just make these kinds of content. So you may want to rethink your channel strategy as the most important thing. You want to rethink your thumbnails. Like, none of these are good thumbnails. It's tiny text. These ones work somewhat because it looks like they're like cards, like unique cards that you're talking about. But for the most part, your thumbnails are not really good. Anyways. So, looking at one of these videos here.
Pillars of unrelenting willpower.
Good intro. Not hello and welcome to the video of no, you're starting with story. Code start. Good.
If there is an obstacle before them, it's nothing that can't be fixed through a heavy dose of pure firepower. Determined, perhaps to a fault, to ensure they do not let down their emperor, they live by a single, simple rule. Victory or death. The Cabal are by far and away the most elite military force amongst our...
This is good content. Especially that you're using later on, like, images and stuff, I hope, about the relevant topics. So yeah, this looks, just from what I see in the edit here, this looks like good content what you're doing here. Probably hard to make content, but good content. You may want to make more of that, rather than, like, quick. Actually, what you could do is that you have, like, a monthly or weekly or whatever, like, a regular, like, these short videos that basically nobody cares about. You can merge all of them into, like, a quick highlight, funny stuff that happened to me while recording your game. Like, that sort of thing you can implement in that. Just as an idea. Right. The next channel is this, what? Something Killbear. Stiff killer.
Suck my fucking dick.
I come to the channel, first thing I hear is suck my fucking dick. Alright. So be it. Your thumbnails are the same. Like, there's no point. I said it before and I say it again. There's no point in writing The Last of Us into your thumbnail and writing The Last of Us right here and writing episode 2 and episode 2. And playthrough, who knows where that's gone? Probably unnecessary anyways, because if someone sees a 30-minute video about The Last of Us, they're going to assume playthrough. So, 20 years later, unless this is getting cut off, it isn't. So, 20 years later, these are the unique titles, and they're so tiny they are hard to reach and hard to read, and they are halfway covered by the timestamp. The thumbnails on Rainbow Six Bullshittery are just like, it looks like a bit they are made in Paint. So you have 3 symbols exactly in each, and then just Rainbow Six Siege, random moments, funny moments, whatever. That's not good thumbnails. You have a somewhat consistent channel branding, that's a plus, but the text in here is not readable. It's barely readable in here, and it won't be readable if you actually go to like in here. Like, I just see some bluish thing in there. Plus, a text logo usually isn't that recognizable anyways. So you have a stiff killer bear. I don't know what a stiff killer bear is, but I expect it to look like I can't draw it well, but I expect it to look a bit like this. And like, raw. This is I can't draw, but more or less like this. Like that, you can make a bear your logo. Having text as logo is always a bit tricky. Yeah. Your most recent video is just...
I'm gonna go terrorize some people's feet.
Nope.
Who can say where the road goes, where the day flows, only time.
Fuck, both of my drones are dead.
Hello, motherfucker.
Fuck, I'm getting interrogated.
Friendly, last operator standing. Police have been eliminated.
I hate Twitch, I can't
Okay. I guess I think I know what you're going for here. Which is, like, it's basically not that much of a funny moment. But, here. I think this shows it a bit.
fuck, I'm getting interrogated.
Like, fuck, I'm getting interrogated. There's no exciting in anything here. Like, there's a reason why, like, Markiplier and CNNers and PewDiePie and so on, why these channels all have the same property, which is they're so loud and exciting about everything. Yeah, that's because that's what people want to watch. They want to see people showing emotions. What you like, you just sitting here and barely talking is not that entertaining for a large audience. So I'm not sure. Like, you may want to just like show more personality, and don't be afraid that you look like an idiot on camera, because that's the point of having a camera. Look like an idiot on it. You always do. I do look like an idiot. Like, no, like I have like a like skewed nose. Like my my face looks a bit like a Picasso painting. I know. And it only happens on camera that people notice it.
Guys, my name is Stiff Killer Bear, and you are watching the 6th episode of my Last of Us playthrough. So,
You
last
are
episode,
wasting a full
found
minute.
out that all the
No.
fireflies are fucking dead.
Okay.
I'm just gonna
You're
do-
wasting 30 minutes in the main menu just talking about how you're going to play the game. You promise that you're going to play the game. Just get into the content. There's no point in like rambling around what's going to happen. Just get into the content. God, the internet is slow today.
Let's get out of here.
If you look at these things long enough, they actually move.
You aren't going to sit silently here and wait for a plan to move, are you?
I swear to God they do.
What you try to do here is show off an Easter egg, and the Easter egg doesn't collaborate. And you can try to force it, but honestly, people have the attention span of a squirrel with ADHD. Just leave a can if it isn't working.
Because, I mean, look, I can bump into him and shit.
Yeah, you need to talk more and you need to be more excited about anything. You're just sitting here being silent while making a let's play. Like, that's not the point of it. Right. So, the next channel is Headshot69, which is a channel I would expect from a 12-year-old.
Alright, guys.
I'm not wrong, necessarily. Okay, so alright. Actually, let's stay here. 2-second video, 3-second video, 7-second video, 3-second video, 5-second video. Face reveal as the first video about your, like, I mean, it makes sense if you're making a vlog, but it's not really necessary as your first video. I mean, every first video that shows a face is a face reveal, I guess. So this isn't really as useful. Okay, challenge highlight isn't relevant for video content as well. Shout off to someone isn't I. So there, I haven't looked for long at this channel, but there already is getting like much less content than I appreciate for me to review. You have a vlog here. I may look at that later.
Hey guys, welcome to my video. This one is me.
So you're showing like a Minecraft whatever editor. And oh. I actually don't know how to fix this. This actually, this isn't your fault, but if you are recording in portrait mode and then switching to horizontal mode, suddenly all your video, like there's just a tiny frame. Actually, let me write it down. That I maybe be able to convince someone to change something about this. It is a hard change though. Anyways, you're recording with Mobizen. You can actually record with the YouTube Gaming app, and if you do that, there won't be this stupid icon in your videos. This isn't like this is you showing how to use an app really. Not that entertaining.
Yo guys, what is going on? Today I'm gonna be walking to school and trying to find nice houses.
You have a bad camera angle. So what you have here is from down below. The only thing that we see from down below is your nostrils and your mouth, basically. And your chin from a very unflattering angle. You want to, like if you're filming yourself, you don't want to hold your your camera just from below. You want to actually extend your camera, so basically as if I'm holding my camera right here. So basically you want to have like a straight angle, and like maybe a bit up, maybe a bit down, that doesn't matter as much, but you want to have like long arm. And so you get first of all a wide shot of you and any sort of like vlog. Then you don't want to talk about I'm going to school today. That is the most boring content that anyone can do. And there actually is a video from an animated channel, which is really hilarious. That you have can you have a vlog channel? Let me just look in my other account. I'm actually subscribed to them. Here, Ami Yamato is the channel, and they have a video on how to vlog. So this is the channel, how to vlog Feed Tomska. You may want to watch that video because that actually is useful. Yeah, so basically,
So in tomorrow's vlog,
yeah, this is, you need to work on making more interesting content. You need to you need to work on making content overall. You have started like a month ago and not really have made exactly one video since that is worth anything. I mean, I guess this one's is working. Don't put your text into your description. Put them in the text section.
What is up? And in this one, I'm gonna be starting in NHL 18.
Yeah, this one is a good attempt. So here you're trying a gaming channel. Here you're trying a vlog. Try different formats. See what fits you best. But you need to make more videos. That's the most important thing here if you want to get successful. You need to make videos so you learn how to make good videos. Because at the moment your videos aren't good. You need to work on it more. That's basically all I can say about this channel. I mean, I guess thumbnails and like branding actually is sort of fine, and stuff like that's all stuff you can care about. But you first and foremost need to learn how to make good content because you are not making good content. So the next channel is Drop the Bass XD. Makes funny edit and low budget gaming. Spanish, Portuguese one? Okay. I can work with that. Although from the name I would assume you're making like from the game and this section here I would assume you're making like music videos rather than gaming videos? I don't know. Yeah, you may want to upload more often. I don't know. Oh, for fuck's sake. Like these counters here, I find really annoying because they aren't adding to anything. Like that shows how many subs you have, but why not show the chat instead? If you have a chat.
Poça. Quantas telas é que tens? Meu Deus, olha só o Luigi cansado.
Só estão pessoas da escola a ver.
Epá, isso é... 6 pessoas, isso já é bom, olha. Da escola ou não, 6 pessoas já é bom. Estarem-me a dar...
Sei.
Já entraste ou não?
Estou fora do castelo. Vou entrar agora no castelo.
Olha, tens 3 estrelas, não é?
Okay, you're discussing with them. Yeah, I guess I have the issue that I don't understand what you're actually saying, so I can't judge whether or not you're saying anything useful or not. But you're talking, so that's a good sign anyways. Oh god. I mean, you have sort of a better excuse than anyone than anyone else, because you have a green-black channel art here, and the avatar here and channel art I believe is similar as well. Yeah, so I have a better reason to use this than most other people, but still, you have wasted the first minute on just intros and whatever information you had at the beginning, and you're selecting a save game. That's a lot. Like, your videos is 50 minutes long. You probably, your viewers have, your viewers on average left after a minute. That is not good. You don't want your viewers to leave after a minute. Assuming they have watched your video from the start and not skipped, they will have left by the time, not even by the time you have gone into the game. You need to start quicker into your video, else it's going to be a problem. Okay, you're cutting.
Let's go, my friend. Peraí, what? Ok, não percebi esta. Lock on. Ok, eu acho que isto é um easter egg. Será que eu estou a ir ao contrário? Yep, definitivamente ir ao contrário. What? 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 Espera. Não. O d'água! O d'água voltou! Oh não! Não! Xisa, eu vou tentar fazer isto então. Perfect! Yes, conseguimos um perfect! Finalmente! E a moeda de ouro nas nossas mãos. Estamos quase a terminar o acto.
I guess, you're talking, you're cutting, that's good. I don't understand what you're saying here, but I really think you need to start quicker. Your thumbnails are sort of okay. I mean, it still doesn't say that much about the video itself. You may want to, I don't know, like make each thumbnail unique and not just have the standard game art for most of these videos. And other than that, I really can't help you that much, but you should really look at your analytics, at which videos are getting views from your subscribers, which videos are getting views from outside, which videos are, like, how long, like the audience retention report, how long are people staying on your videos. These are things that are important for you. And that's it about your channel, because I really don't understand what's going on. So the next channel is HS169. Again? No, I had them already. Didn't I? I'm so sure I had them already. I will look at this later. But for now, Cosplay TV. Firewatch background, okay. Spooky Scary Skeletons. Like, what has this to do with anything? Oh God, this is your intro. Whew. What? Why? Why is this your intro? Because you didn't have content. Alright, that works.
Come here, you bitch! I can't hit you!
You have... What? Oh, this isn't good content. Most back video, I don't know. Funny as fuck, from 4 months ago, that is... Oh god. I'm gonna get like copyright claims for this. I mean, it's the issue I have with like funny CS:GO content is there's only so many different ways you can shoot a guy in the head, right? It doesn't lend itself to be funny, and putting silly music over it doesn't really change that. So I'm not sure how you're going to get anywhere here. And especially like you haven't been making videos in 4 months, and then like a week ago for like 2 days, and then just haven't made a different video. Have some sort of upload schedule or something. That should help. The next channel, Sloth Motion, I had them already as well, didn't I? Yes, we had them in a different stream before. The face Pokemon. I have to look at my list here to find out whether or not like why my list got all messed up. Anyways, the face Pokemon. Consistent branding. Unbelievably, but this is consistent branding.
My name is The Face, and
at least across these things here.
Nintendo announces the new 2DS XL.
Oh, 6 months ago. This shouldn't be a channel trailer. Updated to something newer. Right. Okay, you have made videos 6 months ago, then 4 months ago, and then 1 hour ago. Are you sure that you enjoy making videos? Or do you think I have to make a video because I haven't made one in a long while? Because if you don't really enjoy it, like I'm sitting here basically thinking about like okay, maybe I don't wake up at night, but I don't fall asleep because I'm thinking, alright, my channel at the moment, not that good. What can I do better? Or like more recently, YouTube in general, not good. What can I tell them to make better? I'm thinking about creative stuff more or less all the time I can. And if you're not thinking about like if you don't want to make videos but feel forced to making videos, there's nothing good ever coming out of it. Anyways.
I don't even have an intro for this video. I just really hate loot boxes with a burning passion. Here's why.
It is actually unbelievable to me that you somehow have better branding with your like shitty smiley paint face than most of the channels I've seen so far.
So, Assume me.
That said, you could get, like, it takes you 20 seconds to get talking about the topic. So what you could have done instead is like, I hate loot boxes. Here's why. Intro for 3 seconds. Not like, this is a still image. You're showing it for 13 started. Like, it's now 7 seconds. Yeah, you're showing the intro for 7 seconds. There's no animation in it. You won't be losing any value if it was just 2 seconds long.
2017 has loot boxes. Star Wars Battlefront 2. Call of Duty World War 2.
Be careful when selecting background music, because background music has the like, deters attention from the stuff you're talking about. If you're using background music, you will have to use music that doesn't put itself into attention. And this song you're using at the moment has a gimmick that wants attention, which is a bit problematic.
Forza 7. Yeah.
Also, it's a bit too loud.
You know, Forza 7. The one with cars has loot boxes. Now you may be thinking to yourself, well, how does this even happen? I mean, don't the fans go against this? Yeah, the fans go against.
You are having a rant, I guess, but you need to, like, basically you need to learn talking publicly, which again you need to make more videos about if you want to learn how to make content. So basically, all I can say about you really is make more content, because you have some sort of potential. Like, you understand how branding works, at least, and you're understanding how hook work and stuff. But you are not making content, so your content sucks anyways. So my advice to you is make more content, because if you make more content, you have more chances to realize what you're doing wrong and fix it. Right? Anyways, the next one is a monster who wants people to notice him. So, you want to upload something up here, something as channel avatar. You want to have something more than... anyways, do you have content? Yeah, you have. Okay, you don't have content. So once you get content, you want to update your homepage. You want to upload a channel trailer. You have a Rima playthrough. Very few people are watching them. I like that you have changed your thumbnails in between here, and arguably the ones where you went back to the one you used in part 1. That's the one that got the most views. But then part 8 didn't get any views. I guess all of this depends on whether or not your content got promoted on external sources, and not as much on whether or not your subscribers have seen it. I don't see channel strategy here. Okay, you're playing Redeemer, whatever, for 8 parts, 9 parts. Forgot to set a thumbnail here, I think. At least it looks very out of line of the branding you have set for the first ones here. And then Shadow Fight 3, and then Mini Militia, which is a mobile game. Are these mobile games as well? No, there's a mouse. I know mouse when I see it. It's not a mobile game. Where wasn't I? So you need to have some sort of, you just started making videos, but you need to have some sort of channel strategy. Who do you want people, which sort of people do you want to watch your video? Because at the moment it looks like, okay, you have lots of Redeemer content, so you want probably people who like the game Redeemer to watch your content. But then, Mini Militia, there's not many people who like Redeemer who also like Mini Militia. Like, this is a very different game. You will rarely see, first of all, PC gamers playing mobile games, and then gamers which play, this looks like a bit more of a bloody game, play like basically the opposite. Like, this is like a fun game you can give a 12-year-old and they won't even get traumatized by it. Are you talking? You're getting straight into the game in part 4. You're not talking for, like, taking forever idling in main menu, and you need to activate Windows. That threw me off guard a bit. So you're getting straight into the action. That's good. You have this ugly. You need to activate Windows on here though. Like activate Windows maybe, because you can't really record here as there's this stupid icon up here, which is blocking part of the view and making you look like a pirate. And you're not talking. Okay, this is just a... Right, so this is just a... I'm playing through the game as, like, quickly and 100% as I can. Like, people who care about Reamer will care about this, like, may care about, I'm not sure whether they will, but they may care about this content here. But they won't care about any of the ones you have uploaded a day ago. This one had an ad up here. You have no music? Does it have music? Oh no. This is the content, the music everybody uses, isn't it? This literally is the music that everybody uses. You have to be careful. Like, you can obviously use whatever music you want, but your music has some sort of branding effect as well. So if you're using the same music everybody else is using, you will find that people are... Shut up. Shut up. Shut up! For some reason, Google Play, no, not Google Play Music, but, like, Google Assistant wanted to answer me. Where was I? Music. Like, music has some sort of branding deal, and if you use the same music as someone else, people will think, oh, you two are using the same music, and, like, you're not making yourself unique by using it. Yeah, overall, you need to make more videos. And need to define, like, a format that people will care about. So, something that people want to watch, and then who you want to watch the format. These are two things you need to care about, and you are not caring about it at the moment. At least, not that I can see. Like, you have nothing on your channel, basically. You have no information. And if you want people to notice you, you need to increase your, like, give people a reason to subscribe to you. If they want to, like, yeah, give people a reason to subscribe to you, period. Like, you want to make walkthroughs of games. Is this are walkthroughs a format that people will care about? That people will want to watch? Not really. You will get, like, if you have, like, good SEO and stuff, you maybe get ranked highly and everybody will watch yours, but if you are not the #1 search result, like, everybody is like, a walkthrough is inherently the same for every person, because there's not so much differences in walkthroughs. So you can't really differentiate from them. So, I don't know. Also, making walkthroughs about games that are very old is not that good to catch viewers. Anyways, last channel, unless someone in chat in here has something I can review as well. The last channel is The Frosty Rose Gaming. I see a channel trailer and uploads. The uploads are in the videos tab anyways, and your the channel trailer is a year old. You may want to make a new channel trailer. Keeping the channel trailer up to date is typically a good thing to do. And putting something in here like your playlists if you use them. Yeah, you have plenty of playlists. Why not feature some of them here? You have 10 slots, I think, and you're using one of them. You can put plenty of that up there. You are using more or less the same thumbnails. Yeah, basically. These thumbnails here, so these ones here, look like you made them in Paint. So you have the Paladins logo, slap, copy, paste on there, and then one image, second image, third image. And you are even, like, this image here is the same image as this one. So you're even reusing that despite this being a very simple thumbnail to make. Similar for, like, okay, you have tiny text in here. That's, as well as here, it's simply not readable. It's impossible to read what it says here. Either make the text bigger or less text on there. Then this is a very sort of simple thumbnail to make as well. Like you have 3 photos and some sort of layout to put around. If you are using Photoshop, you simply need to replace the source file. And making a selfie isn't the most difficult thing to do. So you can easily increase your thumbnails by capturing different, making something different. Yeah. Yeah, and this one isn't really telling about anything. The Frosty Rose Gaming and Everfrost Gaming. Which one are you? You need to be sort of consistent about this. Let's see. What's this game about? Nobody cares about this. Like this is some light rays underwater and then extreme stupidity, whatever. That doesn't make anything funnier, it just wastes the first 8 seconds of your video in which people come to your video and then think, oh, I actually didn't want to watch your video. Like a video is 10 minutes long, people are watching a minute of it. On average. So.
Let's see.
I found a trash bag!
Nobody cares.
The co-op door? Have we gone to the co-op door to get that one yet?
No, we haven't.
Next free time.
I'm going. Oh.
Well, I'm so far away, I might not even make it to lunchtime. Because I was checking all the side desks that aren't in cells, because they usually hold shit.
Alright, you and me, Plex, we're gonna go through the co-op door.
Okay, I'm going up there.
Okay.
Because I already checked in.
Yeah, till lunchtime.
Plex, you have to be the one to go through, because ours won't work as well for the Q&E stuff. So, you go through and push the button, using E when it says push button above.
So this is just typical gaming communication. So, we're doing this, like, I go here strategically, you go there strategically, and then we are strategizing ourselves to victory. This is not good content. This is not very interesting to listen to unless you're doing it really well and you're like a pro player and or the like word controller or whatever. But you aren't, so I don't know. This has no views despite being uploaded two days ago. So your 93 subscribers are not caring about your videos, and I wanted to pull up the statistics, but there are no statistics.
Hello everybody, Under Everfrost here, and welcome to Paladins. Now, heads up, I'm making this video to go in front of each segment that you will see because there's an issue with the recording.
Why are you saying this here? You're wasting the first 30 seconds plus however long you're wasting in the menu. So the first minute you're wasting just to say, alright, audio's broken. Why not like start here? I mean, it would even be better if you were to start like here somewhere, and then say bad mic. Like that communicates the whole minute or so you spent here talking about how your microphone is broken.
I've seen some stuff. Namely in the weird side of the internet. Namely on Pornhub.
Whoa, calm down. Also,
we all know this to be true.
You don't know if I should believe you. Well, that's fair.
I mean, hey, I've said it to Ender before.
Oh boy, I feel useless in Shaolin. I don't know why I chose him, I really... He can be good, he really can, but everyone's so movie. And fucking...
Everyone just moves.
Our
so
Ruckus
much.
is AFK.
So, I guess the reason why this is happening, like Oh, never mind. I'm not enough of an electrical engineer to tell you about why this noise is happening. I would assume that you have like some sort of signal bleeding, but I guess you figured out yourself.
Fucking AFK.
If in doubt, buy a new microphone. It's that easy.
Look at Tip.
I can see some potential in you three guys playing here, but the issue is that you need to basically be in I want to have fun mode and not in I want to win the game mode. Because if you are in I want to win the game mode, you are again talking strategically and not as funny as the I want to have fun mode. Which is why Paladins, Escapists, I don't know whether or not games in which the point is to win is a good format to a good format to get your to get funny content out of. Things like what Prop Hunt or something are typically much more lenient to allowing you to enable you to have some sort of communication that is more fun than it is strategic, because there's not much strategy in Prop Hunt, right? You have cats. Cats.
Let's record some more. Yeah. Yeah.
There are cats. Okay, enough cat video. You're renovating your game, your channel, you say. The Frosty Rose Gaming? Everfrost Gaming? Why the gaming? Like, if you were to say the Frosty Rose, you don't need the gaming afterwards. That's basically what I'm saying. Because the Frosty Rose sounds sort of like a channel about flowers, but it's still Frosty Rose is still so much of a non-brand that you can easily remodel it. Like, it's a bit like, alright, you have a music channel. You may want to link it, like, somewhere. Like here. Yeah, anyways, I guess this is really all I can tell you. Better thumbnails? More like more fun conversation. If the conversation isn't fun, by the way, you can just cut out the stuff that isn't fun. Yeah. Anyone else in chat that wants to get a review? I guess I have just 15 notes. Other than that, there has been a playlist issue some time ago, which caused channels to get their playlists removed, and this bug got fixed, and I just got notified about that. So, I may just update my thread. So, like, this is what I do in my spare time, really. I'm in the YouTube help forum and I update threads. And my thread is... Alright. So Marissa already was on it. Alright. So this got resolved. So, we have a channel more, which is the Saber Goose. Good channel. Here you go. Hello, Saber Goose. You want to put, like, popular uploads is good to have up here, but you want to, like, you have 10 slots here. I think you can probably put all your playlists as their own slot, and if not, I mean, there's just 2 videos per playlist, apparently. You can easily make, like, something, you can put content up here. That's my point anyways. Okay, welcome to Saber Goose. By the way, the description of your video shows up here, so you can put calls to action up here, so like, subscribe.
Oh no. Ah! Ah! What? Skirt, skirt. Up! Oh, you. Oh.
Did you know that you can download your like there's a playbar underneath the playbar. You can download your all your YouTube videos you've uploaded so far via the Google Takeout in the original quality. You should do this because in case your channel gets terminated because you are doing something against YouTube's rules, you aren't. But in case this happens, you can just go to a different platform and take all your videos with you. Instead, if you're relying on YouTube as the sole content provider, once your channel gets on, or gets hacked even, you have a problem in re-uploading your stuff. This is a good channel intro, by the way. Your thumbnails are good, for the most part. Like Resident Evil Part 3, Part 2. I'm not too much of a fan to just put numbers into my videos, because like I can't remember whether or not like, oh yeah, Part 517 of this guy's videos were so exciting. Like no, I'm more like the video in which the squid exploded was so exciting. Like that's more, I think more about the things that happened in the video rather than what number it happened in. So putting the, like a, what do I want to say? Like putting some sort of more relatable stuff in here rather than just a number is probably more useful. You are correct that you knew. Like this one still is better than this one. This is just the game logo and the number. Like whatever. Or like a screenshot from the game and the number. Whatever. Nobody cares. This one is a slightly modified game art. So yeah, I completely agree with you. These ones here, like there's some, like there's a break sort of here. Like yeah. Like sort of here is the break where you start making good thumbnails. Also, you don't want to put too much text in your thumbnails. Like 3 words is okay. Any more than that, it gets crowded and hard to read. Looking at actual content, like this is a vlog, I guess. Pan up the camera so you can see heads. I want to see heads. These are all like I'm finally getting to review something other that isn't just someone recording themselves on their PC. Like you're working here. You can cut already here. You are wasting quite a lot of time on this cut here. Like you can cut quite a few frames earlier. This is a vlog, alright.
So, Halloween style video today. We're doing it a few days before Halloween, but we've got juicy pumpkins. We're gonna carve them, and we're gonna get
Be careful with like working on the table because audio
someone to judge
gets
whose
picked
is
up.
better, and then we're gonna drink the insides of it. So let's go.
I like the format in general, but the start of this video, like we're going to do this and this, like that's not really necessary, I think. But yeah, overall, I think this is okay content, at least as the first vlog. You already have a channel like special wording, so your subscribers are savages, so that works. You are liking all the comments, so maybe I guess everybody is special in your community yet. Okay, cluster truck. Let's see. Long videos. If you have a long video, it basically means that people have to commit quite a lot of the day to watch videos. Like if you have a 5-minute video, like this video here, 117, I could just go on the toilet and watch it on there. Meanwhile, a 27-minute video, even though over the course of the day I may be half an hour on the toilet, I won't like be at work and then watch it in a couple of seconds at a time. I would much rather like come back at home and then decide I want to now spend half an hour on just this video. Like there's plenty of other things I could do, but I want to watch this video. And this is a hard decision to make. The longer you make your video, the harder the decision is. Which is why live streams, by the way, work much better than recordings of live streams. With the recording of a live stream, you sort of think like, alright, do I really want to watch the full recording of it? And I can't even interact in chat and stuff. Whereas if you're going live, alright, just stop in, hop out at some point else. Who cares? But with what it's for some reason different. So shorter videos are typically better.
Sup, savages!
Use a compressor to prevent stuff getting too loud. If you're using compressor, basically what happens is if you are going too close to the microphone, it will prevent you from clipping and your sound will still sound great despite being louder.
It's your boys, Saber Goose, and we're back at it with some Cluster Truck, World 3, Episode 1, Level 1 even. Mo, once again on his dying streak.
I would say I'm really good at this game, but I'm not. I'm just not.
So this one's a bit...
Told you.
This one's a bit snowy. The other one was a deserty.
We had the forest, no, we had a desert and a forest. Now we've got...
Hit that subscribe button if you're not. Hit the notification button so you don't miss an episode. And comment down below if you like the series. And just anything weird, because, you know, it's funny to see what you've done.
You are still sort of from talking. You're still in your introduction, while still already making calls to action. You generally want to have your call to action not too early. So I personally say, so roughly about a third of the video you can put a call to action safely. But because of like, I've seen basically nothing about your channel. You're telling me to subscribe. You have to earn it. And you haven't earned it yet. So I may forget later. So put it at some point where you think you have earned a subscription from a viewer. Not too early.
Come up with.
Also, an introduction. So we are these guys and doing this now, and in the last video that happened. That is in general not like that's not as entertaining as the stuff that comes afterwards, right?
So only like the video when you watched it all, because...
Yeah, whatever. 9 minutes. My internet is slow. Who knew? I've only dropped 4,200 frames this recording. That's a streaming session.
If you narrowed it. Do the numbers in that. I don't know.
Why are you quiet?
Oh, here we go. Yes, trucks. Keep me bouncing. Oh, I thought I died then.
Okay, level 3. Well, Ice World 3, level 9, boys.
Over and under. Wait, you can just go on the front of the truck, remember?
Oh, yes. Boom. Yeah.
Yeah. Nah. Oh.
No, 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 no.
This is a good commentary. This is reactionary and doesn't like you're way too quiet. I said this before. Basically, people like people who are people. So people like it when you're doing stupid things, and it's the point of a camera to make stupid things. If you are not making stupid things on camera, what's the point of having a camera with you? If like you have to basically show a colorful personality, as a friend of mine put it. So that's the reason why the like PewDiePie and Markiplier and CNNers and so on are so successful, because they have a colorful personality and they're loud and they're funny all the time. And if you are all the time being like, all right, this is like, I don't want to be embarrassing, like that's not the point. You need to be loud and show some sort of emotion in order to get stuff done, and not try to suppress the emotion. That's what I basically want to say.
What? Okay. I wasn't on the front of the bus.
It's not a bus.
A truck. Okay, the double one's coming now.
You can go under that if you're on the very front without falling off. There you go.
Do you think? Do you really think? Oh yeah, you're right. She. So hang on.
Ah.
Yeah. That's basically the issue here. Yeah, and you right. If there is a technical issue that has happened for you while trying to record the video, it actually may be worth just re-recording. Like it's recording gameplay, as bad as it sounds, but recording gameplay is one of the quickest tasks to do. What you can do as a YouTuber is you can come home, sit down, record half an hour of a video, upload half an hour of a video, and then go to sleep. Like you don't need to spare a single thought about how do you want to do something. You can just upload it and not like record it, upload it, not worry about it. Which is unfortunate because it sort of devalues what you're doing while still being entertaining. Right? It's not a lesser form of art because of it, but it's very easy to do. And if you think that what you've done is not a good product overall, and that it lost quite a lot of the value because you weren't recording your webcam, feel free to just re-record it. Especially Cluster Truck, which is like a very, very quick game overall. So yeah, anyways, I think that's it for me. I have talked for quite long. I should get your channel URL before, so I remember you. Yeah. I hope this was helpful. Leave some feedback on the Discord, which is discord.gg/YouTubeGaming. That's our Discord. And yeah, see you next time.